lot of places, a constant question has been asked to us that how does the color take, what's the, how will a color make a difference in an office? And what is the trend in terms of using brighter colors, very strong colors in the office, and how that in today's time is has got increased, and how has it been pluralistic for a lot of corporate to accept bright colors. Now this is a very very important question which has come to us, and over the time we have we've been practicing and doing designing of corporate offices, corporate buildings, etc. for the past almost 16, 18 years. Now we've seen a very, very strong sense of change in terms of the shift of the use of colors. Now earlier, I'm talking about is something in probably 10 years or 12 years back. What I've seen is that the color was very subtle, and there were no bold colors being used in many places. And the reason the bold color was not being used is probably the corporate was very reserved in using the colors. Now in today's time, what you see is you see that more and more offices is using bolder colors. What I mean by bolder colors is something which is like a stark red, yellow, green, violet, and you name the bold colors, and people are able to experiment with it. Designer is getting a free choice in terms of the colors to be used, and we've seen a paradigm shift in terms of the use of these colors. So that means in today's time, when we do an office, I can put forward and tell that let's use a bright red color, let's use something like a bright orange color, or probably a bright blue color, irrespective of the company, and people are accepting it in today's time with bolder colors, and the way it has actually found an acceptance in today's era. That means the youth is accepting it, and they are liking it, and they want to be more bolder. And the reason we see is because more and more people have started traveling. They've got access to technology. That means in today's click of a button, what you see is that you can see any part of the world. Now, so that itself is a knowledge that the youth has got, and the acceptance of these into the youth, and they're able to experiment with it, and that's the reason we see a big change. And for the architect, it's much better. The reason is because I'm able to have such acceptance of bolder aspects in any corporates. So and that paradigm shift is being we've seen consistently getting bolder in the last 5-6 years, and I think such change for an architectural or an interior field is well appreciated, and acceptance, and wider range of audiences accepting it.